Kia ora te whānau, I'm Will.
And I'm Justin.
And in today's video, we're going to break down our warrior poses. So 3 foundational standing poses that help us to build strength, mobility, and stability in the lower body. Let's get into it. So feel free to either practice along with us or to watch the video and then try it out. To start, we're going to look at warrior 1. Justin's going to find a downward facing dog, or he's already in a downward facing dog, and we'll move to set up our warrior 1, Virabhadrasana I. He's going to step his left foot behind the left wrist, keeping the feet parallel. Right heel is going to drop in, the foot is on a 45-degree angle. With his breath in, he's going to reach the hands to the sky, and then exhale, ground into the pose. Now, Justin may need to come out of the shape as we're going to hold him here as we look at a few alignment points. So the front leg, we're looking at aligning the ankle and the knee. Now, is the world going to end if his knee is in front of or behind the ankle? Absolutely not. But it's good to feel the foundations of the pose, and then we can make a choice if we want to diverge from the more traditional alignments. So here, this is going to be a great position, keeping the knee nice and safe. As we reach the hands overhead, we want to ensure that we draw these ribs down. So often we will naturally flare the ribs and open here. A beautiful benefit of this shape is getting this nice stretch through the front of the hip. So gently reaching the tailbone down for many people will help open up and feel a deeper stretch in that hip flexor. And sliding the ribs down can help us define that. Arms are going to stay comfortably reaching towards the sky. Some people may like palms together or arms wide. More traditional alignment will have the hands together. It's your choice. Now with this back leg, as I mentioned, this foot is on the 45-degree. The intention with a warrior 1 is we want to square the pelvis towards the front of the room. Now this doesn't mean we need to be perfectly square, but that foot on the 45 helps us as we can press through the outside edge of the foot to draw this right hip forward, finding a more square position with the pelvis and with the chest. Lastly, to come into the strength of the pose, we want a nice straight, strong back leg. We can imagine we're pressing the knee crease back and towards the ceiling. How's it feeling for you, Justin?
I'm starting to feel the burn.
He's feeling the burn, and you can see hands to heart or hips is always a great option to take the focus away from the upper body and really bring awareness into the lower body. Next, we're going to look at our warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana II, where we open the hips to the side. So Justin's going to start in a forward fold to come into the shape, and if you're joining with him, you can come into your Uttanasana or forward fold. He's going to take a big step with the right foot back to find a runner's lunge. We then drop the heel towards the center of the mat, finding 90-ish degrees with the feet. Left toes facing forward, right toes towards the side. With an inhale, big cartwheel of the hands open, and exhale to sink into Virabhadrasana or warrior 2. So already we'll notice this is quite a different shape here. The chest and hips are now facing the side of the room versus the front, which I guess is the main difference here. Some similarities, we're still looking for this knee and ankle alignment. Again, a great place to start. Of course, you can play with variations. With this shape, the arms are reaching wide, palms down towards the ground. Now it's a warrior pose, so we want to find that combination of strength, but also ease. So sometimes we'll see people with shoulders up towards the ears. There is a strength in the arms, but also a softness here. We also want to make sure that the knee and the ankles are aligned here. So sometimes we'll see this knee collapsing inwards. A few ways that you can look at playing with that is 1, adjusting your stance. Feet can come wider or narrower. You may also play with heel toeing the foot on your mat, either towards one side or the other side, to help you find this alignment. Another point that I like to focus on is the base of the little toe, where the little toe meets the foot. Gently pressing through that base of the little toe can help us engage this glute or this hip muscle to help open up that knee and get that beautiful activation. Lastly, with that back leg, again, we're looking for a straight, strong leg pressing through the outer edge of the foot. And there's kind of the spiraling of the hips open in our warrior 2. Again, hands to heart or different arm variations are always available to you. Our third and final warrior pose for today is our Warrior III, Virabhadrasana III. This is our balancing warrior pose where we take some of the foundations from our Warriors I and II and then introduce a little bit more stability. So I like to start in a stalk pose. So getting heavy on the left leg, Justin's going to lift the right knee just to find his balance here first. We're looking for a lovely long spine that we're going to maintain as Justin starts to kick his right foot towards the back of the room. As he kicks the foot, he's going to lean forward. So we're creating this bent over shape here. Now Justin's diving quite deep. You could even come up a little higher. Maybe torso and leg parallel to the ground, a great place to start. Again, Justin might fall out of this shape or come out of it because it's a challenging shape to hold. So a few things that we're looking for is you can soften this knee here. This is going to create a little more activation and often helps people find stability. We're going to imagine that we're reaching the crown to the front of the room and at the same time pressing the heel away. Often in class I'll see people tentatively bending that back leg. Actually kicking it away is going to help you feel more balanced as it essentially makes the leg heavier, countering the weight of the torso. We want to square the chest and hips towards the ground, so almost thinking Warrior I. So often this right hip we can dial down a little bit to bring a neutral square pelvis towards the ground. Come out when you're ready and give it a shake. Oof. So a challenging pose, cultivating strength in the leg, but also that stability and balance, which is really important. Now there's different variations again with the arms. So when Justin's ready, he's going to come back into his Warrior III and we'll have a look. Hands to hips or heart is a great place to start. Keeping those arms closer to you can help you find your balance. Sometimes we'll reach towards the back of the room. This can be called aeroplane, and we generally have the palms down here. We can squeeze the shoulder blades together a little to engage the back body. The most challenging version is reaching the arms to the front of the room. Again, this makes the torso now a little heavier, more challenge for the core and the midsection to hold us in this position. And I love seeing Justin's hands face each other. This opens the shoulders, inviting a gentle rotation, which can bring in more space. Woo! And that's our Warrior III. Any final points that you'd like to add, Justin, or anything I missed out?
Come out whenever you need it, shake the legs, and try again.
We hope you enjoyed this quick rundown of our three main warrior poses. Our warriors provide our foundations for many other standing poses, just like reversing our warrior and our extended side angle. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and let us know what other poses you'd like us to break down. Mate wa whānau, have a good one.